Are you looking for virtual happy hour ideas? In our new era of social distancing, many of us have turned to hybrid or fully remote work. And although working in sweatpants and being able to make lunch at home is great, being so distant from your team and clients is difficult. Keep your team or clients connected, despite physical distance, with a fun virtual happy hour. Stay tuned and I'll give you some great virtual happy hour ideas to implement with your team. I'm Noel, and this is Jotform. In today's virtual workplace, the traditional happy hour where coworkers get together at a local bar after work can be difficult. However, you can still capture the camaraderie associated with this in-person tradition by hosting your own happy hour online. Just consider it a fun Zoom meeting. Participants bring their own drinks, socialize, and discuss a mix of work and non-work topics, much like a regular in-person happy hour. Got a larger group? No problem. People often use breakout rooms to keep conversations going. If you're thinking about planning a virtual happy hour for your team, consider these 3 easy steps to get your team started. Brainstorm topics and a theme, choose your drinks, and then drink, talk, and enjoy the happy hour. Since work from home is new universally, many people haven't attended a virtual happy hour before. They may feel a bit awkward. In person, you have a lot of situational context to pull from, other patrons, bar noise, menus, etc. On a video call, it's just your team and the small amount of background imagery you can see, such as someone's bookshelf, which is honestly not a lot. This is where some creativity comes into play. You can make up for the lack of conversation starters and come up with a few topics to discuss ahead of time. Picking a few topics ahead of time helps people connect and helps avoid awkward silences. Each person can contribute their own ideas so everyone feels involved. Also, thinking of a theme for the call can add some fun as well. The important takeaway is that it's important to add a sharing or learning element to the event to make it a way for your team to connect and also feel engaged. What's a happy hour without the drinks? Whether a beer, glass of wine, or a cocktail, people can bring whatever they prefer to the virtual happy hour. What's even better is you know the bar will have the type of wine or beer you like because it's your bar. Tying this tip in with the first tip I gave you, the drinks themselves can even be a discussion topic. Participants can share why they chose their particular drink. Maybe it's their favorite. Maybe someone makes their own famous margarita and wants to walk everyone through how to create it. This could naturally inspire a follow-up topic for the next virtual happy hour, as coworkers may create their own versions after the call. With your team logged onto your virtual happy hour Zoom with drinks in hand, you can get things started by bringing up the first topic. Then it's just a matter of talking and enjoying the conversation. Remember, breakout rooms are your friend. Utilize these if the verbal traffic becomes overwhelming or it seems like people are starting to disengage because only one person can talk at a time. Engagement is the main goal. When done right, a virtual happy hour can really help a virtually distant team socialize and bond. Now that you have some great tips to take into consideration when hosting a virtual happy hour, let's check out a few examples. Sharina Sellens, General Manager of Guest Experiences at Straightaway, a company that makes and sells bottled cocktails, shares 2 examples of successful ones. The first she held for a law firm with team members across the country. Her company made and shipped them bottled cocktails. During the happy hour, she told the story behind the drinks. Teammates had plenty to talk about being introduced to some new beverages. They found it a great bonding experience. Sellens also hosted a virtual happy hour for an apartment community. Partnering with the leasing manager, she created virtual happy hour kits that she delivered to the community. The residents picked up the kits and Zoomed later that day. She shared origin stories on the drinks, their logos, and provided details about snack pairings. The leasing manager and residents alike thoroughly enjoyed the experience and even scheduled a follow-up virtual happy hour a few months later. If you end up venturing down the fun and connective path of virtual happy hours, try using a pre-built virtual happy hour registration form. Grab participants' names, availability, theme choices, and even game ideas so you can seamlessly set up the event. From apartment communities to global companies, virtual happy hours have been an amazing tool in connecting those people in your life who feel the social impacts of social distancing. Let's do a quick recap. Brainstorm topics and a theme so conversation never lulls. Choose your drinks, whether that's by theme or leaving it up to guests. Last but certainly not least, drink, talk, and enjoy. Cheers. Connecting with digitally distanced team members is easier than ever. Until next time, I'm Noel, and this is Jotform.